What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all a quick update of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $23,143. We're up about 2% on the day. What I want to do is take a look at Bitcoin here on the monthly time frame, the weekly, and the daily. So we're really going to get the big picture here and take a look at this pump. I also want to get into whether I believe that this is the true bottom for Bitcoin or if we have a little bit lower to go. If you guys get some from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's always appreciated. And I apologize, guys. I've been out for a while here. Haven't been feeling the best. So just bear with me in terms of my voice and everything. And I'll do the best I can for you. So right now in the monthly time frame, most important area that we're testing here, this is going to be the 50-month moving average. We've talked a lot about this in the past videos, saying that we need to get over top of this and turn it into support. So this month we are testing it here. So far we've had nothing but a bullish engulfing candle, very powerful candle on about average volume. We still have the rest of the month to go, so obviously that could be higher, and we have to wait to see where this candle closes, but we need to close over top of that 50-month moving average. That's a big area for us, and we've been trading below it for quite a while now. So we want to see us close that candle up above that. So watch that as resistance here, guys, and that's at 23,205. So that's right around the area that we're at right now. So we got to keep an eye on that. And one thing I do want to point out here on the monthly time frame, something we're also paying attention to, is this monthly MACD cross. We have not had it yet, and typically in these bull markets you will get this bullish MACD cross, and you want to have that wind at your back. So you want to be up above this 50-month moving average, and you want to have that monthly MACD cross to really confirm that you have the wind at your back, and that can really help you when you're looking for these longer term positions. Next one we want to take a look at here is the weekly time frame, and I'd love to hear what you guys have been doing. You've been trading in and out. For me, guys, I'm still just patiently sitting back in cash, waiting for a great opportunity. I still want to see a little bit more. I'm really happy for everybody who has caught this swing. I've just been trading more so in the stock market and things that I'm just a little bit more sure of in market areas. Right now for cryptocurrency, I still think there's a lot of uncertainty, and the fact that we're still trading below this 200-week moving average. And you can see this order block here, guys. What this is going to be is our order block detector. This is going to be by Lux, and this is showing that this is a potential area of selling right up in this range, and that's going to be at our 200-week moving average, which is going to be at $24,646, as well as that 50-week moving average, which is still acting as overhead resistance, which is at $26,012. And you can see this big selling order block here. So we're getting up into this range here. And what I think the best situation for Bitcoin, or what Bitcoin, in my opinion, guys, the best situation that we could have out of this, we're going to turn this into the line graph. So we had our low, we pushed up, we had a higher low, we now have a higher high. So to get through a big block like this and all this overhead resistance, what I believe we need is a nice retracement, maybe down into this range here, guys, back into the $17,000, $18,000 range. If we can find nice support off that range, then try to go up and get over top of this. Because of this stretch that we've had, we've essentially went from $16,500 up to this $23,000 without much of a break. We consolidate a little bit in time, but not a ton in price. So to be able to break through another block like this, that could be tough for us to do without some type of retracement. So I think that's the best case scenario, is that we have a nice retracement here soon. You know, whether we get up to 25,000 or so at some point here, we're going to retrace. Got to try to set a higher low on the weekly time frame, and then try to get that higher high through this block. Now the bearish time frame, or the bearish scenario that I would be looking at, is a retest down of this area here at around 16,300 is what we're going to call it off the close or off the line graph there. And many times in bear markets, it's important for you to go back and test those areas. If we are able to go back and test those areas and we get a nice bullish candlestick pattern off that, that may be the bottom. Okay, I still believe, guys, there may still be one more big flush to the downside. This may just be pulling in liquidity. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but for me being in cash right now, I'm just going to cautiously wait and look for more confirmation. That's the main thing that I'm going to say today, guys, that I don't want to be taking out big long positions underneath the 200-week moving average as well as this 50-week moving average. I want more proof. I want for us to come back down and really set a nice weekly higher low with a bullish candlestick pattern and some volume to show me that we're going to be able to get up through this next selling block right up in this range. If we get up into the 1-day time frame, you can also see this big selling area here as well. Right up here is these order blocks, guys, and this would be anywhere from about 24,000, and that could go all the way up to about 27,000. So that could be the next area on the daily time frame. You can see here, if we do have a retracement, there's some buying pressure that potentially could be here at about $18,000. But I still believe we need a proper back test of this 200-day moving average. And also another thing that you want to see when you're trading up above this 200-day moving average, finding support, but also having this 200-day moving average start to curl back to the upside. So right now we're trading trading up above it, but we have not got that nice curl back to the upside. If we take a look at our 200-day moving average before, when these bull markets start, you can see how the curve starts to take place here, guys. Right in this range here. You can see how it starts to move up. So we start trading up above it. We've had some back tests here, and then this 200 starts moving up. We get more volume coming in, and that's our confirmation. You can see on the 1-day time frame in these bull markets, we typically stay up above this 50 moving average most of the time, as well as this 200-day moving average. But when we got up above it before and we had some back tests, we hung out around it for quite a long time here, guys, months before we really got moving. So right now, I don't think this is the time to FOMO into anything if you don't have a position. If you do have a position and it's longer term, guys, just, continue to do your thing, let it ride the best you can. But for me right now, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to look for that nice back test, and I want to see how we respond to that as well, because if we take a look at the VIX, which is also important, I believe there's a lot of complacency here, even in the stock market right now. We are at 19, and if you look back at the stock market and in bear markets, typically, I believe it's almost every one, guys, you have to go up above 48 on the VIX, like 48.50, for bear markets to be confirmed, for that bottom to be in. And that's, history can change, but typically you have to have that big climax of fear, and I don't believe that we've seen that yet. Right now, we're very complacent in the stock market for what's going on, and I also believe in cryptocurrency a little bit. And if you take a look at this VIX here, guys, so if we go back and we take a look when we had our big COVID dump, the VIX got all the way up to about 85. So you can see that volatility spike. Right now we've been getting up to around 40, 35, 40, right in that range. You can see I have an alert up in this area here as well. And this is inversely correlated with stocks. So if we get into SPX here, something that I want you to pay attention to. So each time you can see these big rallies, guys, this rally from June all the way up to roughly about August, right in that range. This was a massive move. This was something about 20%. So these reactions can be really big in bear markets. That's 19% right there. But if we take a look at that now on the VIX, we'll see how high we ended up getting. And this can just be a little outlier for you. So we ended up getting back in this range, guys, up to about 35. So with us being around 20 right now, I see a lot of complacency, and that's just the main thing that I'm going to say in the stock market, also as well as cryptocurrency right now. There's a lot of people who are saying for sure the bottom's in, and I don't know if we know that for sure yet. I don't believe we have enough confirmation. So I'm going to say it again, congratulations to anybody who hit this move. Awesome for you guys. Don't be afraid to take profits. It's always great to take those profits, be able to sit back and watch the market. That's one of the most important things that you can do. So let's see if Bitcoin can keep going here, guys. Really watch these areas. If you get something from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know what you're doing down low. Let me know what you got going on this weekend. Take care, my friends.